Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. This is just a little bit of a clip. In the last episode, someone had mentioned, like they put a timestamp or something to talk about this spot in particular, and they said that this was a bunch of gold, and I could kind of tell that this was just stone that the lava made it look like gold, kind of. So I just wanted to clear that up before I continue on. I'm not going to do too much, and maybe there is gold somewhere that I don't see, but I'm pretty sure this is just the stone block. Alright, so I'm just back in the dungeon, trying to look for the few more gold keys before I move on. But, let's see, what's in here? It looks like a little cave. Probably nothing, but something, kind of. No? Okay, nothing special. Oh wait, what's up here? Oops. There we go. Some topaz, that's nice. Not really that important, but okay. So I guess it is good that I looked over here for the gold, even though I knew it wasn't gold, but I got some topaz. So anyways, yeah, alright. So I'm just gonna go explore through the dungeon a little bit more. I mean, I haven't really, not really explore it, but just fight some more monsters in there and try to get a few more books, just in case there's another spell somewhere. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll just cut ahead to when I find something interesting. Alright, so I found this cobalt shield and suspicious looking eye and a few more things inside this chest. So, just going to loot that and then continue looking, because I don't think no, I don't have any more golden keys, so still have to go running around, fighting some more monsters, and oh look! The purple dungeon slime ran out of mana. And I know I have some mana potions, but I don't remember what hotkey it is. Oops. To use the mana potion, because it's not just H that you use to heal. And M is for map, so it wouldn't be for mana. But anyways, now that I have that other key, now let's go find another golden treasure chest. Just get some more arrows, apparently. Am I exiting? No, I'm not leaving the dungeon. It's just going to another part. Alright. Come on. Alright, here we go. What's in here? The aqua scepter. That one's nice. Another suspicious looking eyes and dynamite. And all that stuff. Alright. Now I think I actually just filled up my inventory. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back to the house before I try to loot any more stuff. So, can I pick this up? No, I can't even pick that up. Alright, so I'm just gonna make my way out of here and go back to the house, and then I'll see what I'm gonna do after that. Alright, so first I'm just gonna go through and quick stack everything. Alright, so I actually forgot that I had these water buckets, and just one empty bucket that I can use. And I got this nasty handgun out of one of the golden treasure chests. I don't think I showed that on screen. And while I'm falling down here, back to the underworld, I'm going to use the aqua scepter, which just is this. And it's just a regular attack type thing. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do before I fall all the way down there is I'll show you that with the water bucket, what I'm going to use that for is down here. That was close. If I pour water down, it's just a little bit of water, but when I pour it down, that's not actually doing anything, is it? If I pour it down here, no, that. Alright, so apparently you need more water than one bucket, but if you pour enough water, or you can actually use the bucket to fill up the bucket with lava to sort of lower the amount of lava that there is, which is kind of cool. But anyways, oh man, I just forgot how useless that is now. But I brought down this bone wand because it can, the bone wand will sort of place a block of bone, which is useful if you don't have any like dirt or anything with you and you want to just sort of make a platform to stand on while you're trying to harvest. Oh man. Where am I getting hurt? There's no lava there. Alright. Dang it. I should have paid more attention to my HP. But actually, that's a good time to go back up to deposit my money and then go get some more bones that I took out of my inventory. But, come on. Alright. So, first, deposit my money so I don't lose any more. Then, where did I put it? All the bones? Yeah, here. So, I'll just show it here for a second. If I use the bone wand, then I can sort of build bone, I guess. And that's just a nice little blockade from any zombies that'll come that way. And that was a waste of a what's it called? Gesture arrow. Anyways, what am I doing? Now that I have the bone wand, rod, whatever it is, let's see. So now when I come over here, first pick up my money. If I place the bone wand, or bones, if I place the bone block on top of the hellstone, I can stand on it while I harvest the hellstone, which is pretty useful. And that, never mind. I thought that fire imp had something on it, but it was just the, what am I saying? It was just the star. Alright, so another useful thing about the bone wand is that then you can sort of build a little bit of a shelter around you, which really is only going to help against the bats or slimes, because the actually, I think the fire imp, its attacks, I think it should go through the environment, but I guess it does. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, it was just my pickaxe that was stopping it. So it can be helpful, apparently, but it's not always helpful at protecting you, and that's not good. You do need to get rid of these demons, because their attacks are pretty dangerous. Alright, and okay, sometimes they drop some pretty good items, but let's get out of there. Oh no, I'm gonna die. So there are some pretty cool... no! Dang it! Obviously this place is very dangerous, but it actually looks like they updated some stuff down here, which obviously makes sense because it was a pretty big update. So other than just getting the hellstone, there's actually some other... I got some money, but I'll just leave it in my pocket. But there's actually some other stuff. And actually, wait a minute. Before I go all the way back down there with barely any health, I should talk to Nurse and heal up. That'd be good. Even though I actually am regenerating pretty quickly. Let's see. There we go. It's always good to remember to heal before you go into the underworld, because obviously it's a pretty dangerous place. But other than just the hellstone and lava that's down there, there's also some buildings with some treasure chests that I think need keys, like shadow keys, similar to the way that the dungeon chests needed the gold keys. Let's see, can I place any torches down? Yeah, you need some other kind of key. And go through here. I'm not sure exactly where you get the keys. I'm assuming just in these other places, I guess, in these pots. Alright, so this is actually a Hellforge, which is what you need to actually make Hellstone and other Hellstone items. So, it's good that I can just mine it, or pick it up from down here, rather than have to make it. Because I don't remember what you need to make it. Alright, so, and again, I love the rocket boots that help me traverse this area. And that's just a vase, an obsidian vase. That's interesting. This definitely looks cooler than before the patch. And no, nothing down there. Alright, so obviously I haven't been through here before to find out where the keys are to those treasure chests. And ooh, that's an interesting demon. Let's see if I can get over there before he disappears. Alright, the voodoo demon. That's important because now I have the guide voodoo doll, which you may recognize if you've played this game before the patch, or if you just already know what it is from other Let's Players or looking it up or something. But it becomes important later. I'm not going to need it for a while, because I'm going to need to get some more armor before I do anything with that. And I still don't have any keys for that. Alright, ignoring that fire imp, and just trying to find something useful. Yeah, great, there's a wall of lava in the way. Alright, but seriously, where am I going to get a treasure chest, or a key for the treasure chest? Is there something else that I'm supposed to be doing? Or am I just supposed to be... I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. There is actually something else that I was thinking of doing. I was thinking about making a sky bridge, if you know what that is, because there's floating islands up in the sky. Oops, there we go. There's floating islands up in the sky that have some kind of treasure in, but I think you need golden keys. And as I was looking through my inventory, I realized that I actually have 3 golden keys in my inventory. And wouldn't you know it, there's 3 floating islands, or there should be 3 floating islands to explore. So, man, this is obviously a pretty big underworld, because, I'm standing on Hellstone. Game is slowing down. And I was about to look at my map, and this is bad. Oh boy, terrible time for the game to slow down, because I think I'm running out of room on my computer. Oh boy, that's not good. I'm just gonna end up dying. No, save and exit. Alright, I'm gonna try to make some room on my computer, just to be sure if that's the thing that's the problem. Alright, so I'm back up here by my house, and the game still seems to be lagging a little bit. But I did clear up a bunch of room on my computer, so that's not the problem. Now what I'm doing here, if this will work, alright, I'm going to build a sky bridge, like I said earlier, and the way I'm doing it is I'm just holding down the left mouse button to place an ice block, and I'm just constantly pressing E to use my grappling hook, and that's pushing me forward while I'm building this bridge to just sort of travel forward, I guess. And another way to do this, I guess I could take off all of my speed or movement speed increasing items so that I'm walking slowly, and I can just do this while having my mouse below me so that I'm building the floor in front of me while I walk. But I'd prefer to keep all my movement speed items on so that I can move quickly in case I need to. And another good thing to have while you're doing this is some kind of umbrella or the double jump or something like that, so that if you ever fall, you can actually catch yourself and not take any damage. Now I'm assuming I'm going to come across one of the floating islands while I'm doing this. And you can see on the map, there's a little bit of still a blacked out space where I haven't explored under me. But the floating island is bigger than that, and it should be higher up than that, so I shouldn't have any problem in that area. But there is plenty of room above me for the floating island to be, so I may actually miss it just because it's above me. And this doesn't feel like it's quite the fastest or best way to do this, but I'm actually making quite a bit of progress. It's not that slow. It just requires that I press the E button quite a bit. So yeah, there's that. And while I'm doing this, I guess I'll just cut ahead because this is a little boring to watch. And of course, this flying fish just wants to attack me for some reason. No! But alright, well that was a little bit annoying, but at least I was near a mountain, so I didn't fall that far, and I could just fly back up. That's nice. Alright, and oh man, now I placed that block there, but oh well. Of course, there's another flying fish. But it doesn't really do any damage. Just one, not that fast. So I'm sure it'll either go away or I can just ignore it and keep moving. So yeah, oh look, another flying fish is coming. Oh boy, this is. See, I was worried I'd have to deal with harpies, which are really a third and a vulture. Okay, wow. Let's see. Let's just get rid of them like that. All right. Okay, so I was thinking that I'd have to deal with harpies because they're the enemies that appear way up here in the sky. And another way, I guess, to search for floating islands is with an item like the water bolt, the spell thing. And that was interesting. You could kind of hear the sound of it breaking through some vines, because the spell book that I have, the water bolt, because it has that ricochet effect, you can shoot it up into the sky, and if you hear it ricochet and come back down, then that means that there's a floating island above you. But oh no, whew, that was close. But obviously, no, come on. Oh, I ran out of ice blocks. That's why. I wasn't even paying attention to that. But alright, so now I'm going to be using dirt blocks. And obviously you do need a precise angle to do this from. Otherwise you're either not moving forward or you're moving forward too fast or something like that. I'm just going to ignore this one flying fish. Alright, so I'm just going to cut ahead again to whenever I find a floating island or whenever something interesting happens. Alright, so I kind of hit land with my sky bridge, so something tells me this wasn't quite tall enough. So what I'm going to do is first just finish this sky bridge, because obviously I came so close to the end of the world on this side of the map. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep the sky bridge and use another strategy that I kind of mentioned a little bit, where I'm going to use the water bolt and just fire it into the air as I'm walking along the sky bridge, and as I'm walking along the sky bridge, and just try to find any floating islands that way. And it may not be the best idea, but it's something. It's one way to find the sky bridge, and I think that's enough. Alright, so now just use some water bolts on those guys. And another good thing about the sky bridge is that then any fallen stars will land on the bridge, and you can just run across the bridge to find any of the fallen stars. And it's a nice way just to cross the world without having to deal with all the enemies on the ground or having to jump and climb over different obstacles. And of course it's really dark right now, but I'm just gonna cut back to when I finish this bridge. Alright, so now I'm at the end of the world, and I'm going to shoot off these magic water bolts off into the sky. And do I have any... dang it, I don't have any... what am I doing? I don't have any mana potions. So this isn't actually as good of an idea as I thought it was. Because this is gonna... Yeah, that's... Wait a minute. That's a bad idea. I'm losing health. Let's see. If I use the umbrella and fly up with the umbrella, and that was close. Use a torch while I'm in the air, and then just catch myself with the umbrella. I guess that works. Or just use the umbrella all the time, and I do this at the morning so I can actually see what I'm doing. But I guess it does give me the information for that map data, I guess. But I still feel like I'm going to end up missing it. And it'd be pretty funny if the island was actually in that dark area below me. But, oh well. And also, all these ice blocks apparently made this a snow biome. So it's snowing up here, and I saw an Eskimo down there in the dark. But, alright, so this is, like I said, just one way to find the floating islands. And I'm actually going to call it an episode here, and then just start up the next episode whenever I find an actual floating island. And I'm going to be doing basically the same thing on the other side of the map, because seriously, I already made it all the way back to my house. So obviously there was no floating island there. Let's just see how far. I'm going to fly down and see my progress on the map. That's pretty interesting. Oh well. So, obviously there was nothing out there. And that was a big, pretty much waste of time. Alright. So, like I said, that's it for this episode. Kind of a boring episode, but, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.